That is right. We have arrived. We are at Amvets Thrift Store, and I am so excited because I have not been thrifted in a long time. So let's go inside and see what's on the shelves today. Well, I'm feeling a little giddy being in here today, if you can't already notice. It's because I have not been out and about thrifting in a bit because my life's been so busy. I love this. It's a purse. It's got flowers, stitching, heart. $16. I can't do it. Can't do it. I love the color, the coziness. Totally my vibe. All right, let's look at buttons. Can we afford the buttons? Let's see what's going on here. It doesn't look like there's anything too crazy in here. $8.96, I believe, was the price. Date night. What are we doing with that on date night? Can anybody tell me? But I did leave the buttons. I love this. This is a beautiful yellow flower. It does have some chips and stuff on it. $8.98. Now, if they were ketchup chips, I might take it, but those are the kind. I'm referring to broken chips, so I left it. That's a cool watermelon. I don't know if it was just kind of faded in the center. It was pink, not like that fuchsia pink. These were cool. They had some chips, $2.48. Not much of a fruit individual. I tend to lean towards florals, but I did like the brightness of those. There's a few people in here today. Maybe they're shopping for reloved gifts for the holidays. I love that. Okay, I am a sucker for some hand-painted stuff and toll-painted stuff, and Sue, you did amazing. All right, how much is this bottle? $8.98. Right now, today, I am looking for things that I can flip for resale. And I want to at least be able to flip my money once. That's the minimum. And so it's just too much for me. I'm out here looking for the bargains. But for a direct buy, maybe you want a hand painted vase and you love it. It's a pretty color. I think that's a telefloro, it says on the bottom. Gorgeous. Wish upon a starfish. I love that I love that word, that thought, those words. Butterfly. Little ceramic painted one. 49 cents. Oh, I see the feet. Oh my gosh, I just sold a pair of those little egg holders that we found. It was like a set of two. Somebody bought them. This one's got like some pieces missing off of it, but it was really cool. Somebody left me a Etsy review and said that it was very nostalgic, and so they purchased them. I guess they had seen them before in their life. And that's truly what a thrift store is, man. It is a throwback. You're seeing what people have in their cupboards and what they've been working on. So this is a handmade fish, like a paper project. I like the color, and it has glitter. Although if I brought glitter home, Matt would be like, why? Why? See, the thing is that when you bring glitter in your house, and I get it, it just doesn't stay on the table. It's not showing up in one place. It's going places, possibly on my husband's forehead or other parts of his body. Like, that's just, we don't know how it gets there, but it happens. Now, I do like this, but it $4.98. These are those pillars, and then I saw this because the crow brain. I'm like, oh, what is this? But this is like marbles, and then I'm on to something else again. But anyhow, I'm looking at these for a second. I did like those pillars, like for layering and decorating, but they were really, really, really thin. I don't even know if they would have survived a trip home. And for the price I left them, it just didn't have the oomph that I was looking for. Now, an owl, a bird, and a goose, sure. Is that a goose or a duck? Hey, hello. Look at me working the glutes down here. I'm after the shiny balls. All right, this used to have, I guess I don't know, it lit up. Don't know. But this is nice. Now, I believe this is a piece of carnival glass. Tell me, for all you glass connoisseurs out there, would you second it to be that? Do you know anything about it? It was basically $9. You know, yeah, it's just the fact that it was like an ashtray. So I didn't like what the use was for. I know a lot of people repurpose them and stuff, but I just don't know how long it would sit. So, if it was a vase or a dish, yes. This was cute. Just a leaf with a little dragonfly on it. And you, sir, waking you up. I'm waking you up. Oh, I know what this is. I have a wax melter, and that's the base. Not everybody would know what that was, but I know what that was. Um, 49 cents. Okay, this might be the deal of the day. We've got a mouse in a cute teal polka dot blanket laying in his wooden bed. He's got his little hat on. If you caught my live yesterday, I was telling you, I know the power of a good hat, okay? It keeps the heat in, it keeps you warm. Yes, that's my PSA for the day. Look at this. Anything can be art. Now, somebody put a lot of work into this. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it took a long time. I mean, it took a long time, but they were dedicated, and they collected all the tops of beverages and combined them. I like this guy. Come on, he's got a hat. What do you want to put in him? Tell me. Cute rings and things, dried flowers, your favorite crystals. I don't know. But then as I turned him, his ear has got a crack. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, he could be a paint project and I could fix his ear, but do I really want to? I don't know. I don't know. Let me think on him. But he's cute. Again, I'm going for resale and I'm trying to be much more pickier about what I'm getting. The heat's kicking on behind me. I like it. We're hanging out. It's all cozy. We got snow here in the last 24 hours. What's it like where you guys are? Anything over here on this side? Ooh, monkey. 99 cents. A little bank. He's cute. I think it's a monkey. Maybe it's not a monkey. What do you think that was? Hmm. Okay, that's just cute. I've been painting ornaments lately. This reminds me of that. I love that style. I'm very much as I've said before, and we have established, I love toll painting. I love folk art. I love whimsical, shabby art. So, 49 cents. I mean, what is there left in life that you can get for 49 cents? What is there? Oh, that's cute. Little buddy. All right. I don't really see anything there. I'm going to go on to the next side. Oh, she's trapped. Poor thing. How long have you been in there for? Friend, are you okay? 8.98. That is obviously a vintage doll for the vintage doll collectors. Anybody watching who collects dolls and vintage dolls? We all got our thing. You got to do what you love, what floats your boat. That's why I say, everybody's out here picking. We're all picking different stuff, you know. Sometimes people will say, "Oh my gosh, you're taking all the good stuff." Well, you know what? What's good to me is junk to other people. Have you read my comments lately? Come on, people will say that, that's junk. Well, then I'm doing a service, okay? I'm keeping it out of the landfill and I'm doing some personal shopping for people who actually love what I'm picking. And if you get it, you get it. And if you don't, you don't. Come on. I'm on my soapbox today. Can you tell? The coffee is surging. So I've actually picked one of those before, but I liked the art on the one I got before. It was like a dark navy blue, and the stars were really, really bright. Oh, that's sweet little Christmas sweater. But that one was a little more pastel. And when I found the first one, and I do a little research on like, okay, who are you? What pottery piece is this? I found out that it was it's a common mold with that little wizard hat that you can do in a lot of pottery places. I guess, I don't know, they all subscribe to, um, you know, just purchasing different products that then they can invite people to come into their store and through their doors to paint. So they're all going to look different. Oh, wow. I love this pear down here. I love that. I gotta come check it out. Okay, do you want to know a pet peeve? I'm going to tell you a pet peeve, okay? Whether you want it or not, you're going to hear it. I wish they would put the tags on so that you could actually see it. I understand it's in the case, so it's going to be higher end value. They've determined that it's something special. But what I don't like is bothering staff to come open something to stand there while I just want to see what the price is. And I know they're short staffed. And I would just love to be able to look through a case and see the price, and then I can determine if I need to pull somebody else away from the job that they're doing, maybe being a second register checkout person. And nobody really wants to look at stuff with another person just kind of hovering by them. And then if they turn the price tag or turn it over and it's too much or whatever, nobody's like, it's okay. Well, thank you very much. And you got to feel like you got to explain, like, oh, yeah, no, don't want that one. Anyway, tell me if you get it. I just think that if you put things in a case, you should have the prices out so the person can see the prices if you can, if that's possible, um, because I just think it'll be helpful. So that's what I have to say today. This guy is cute. Oh my, he's cute. Took me a minute. I looked at that plate too. I was like, I think he's an owl. I'm pretty sure he's an owl. He's got a beak. I see it better now on camera. He definitely was an owl. This is cool. This is eclectic. I like it. $4.98 though, and it has a chip. Do you see at least the one right there? I thought it was older than what it was, but there's a tag on the bottom. Does anybody recognize that tag? $14.99, possibly even half off. A lot of those big, mass places, they have their on-off sales. So anyway, that one's about an $8 to $14 one, brand new. But I love the yarn. I just don't like the piece missing off of it. I did sell a bottle, and I still don't know to this day how they got the yarn inside the bottle. When I think back to when I was young, my dad used to be one of those people that built boats inside of bottles. And I remember we had a collection, and, I was just a young girl, which is probably where definitely my influence for crafting and things like that came from, and seeing him do things like that, carving soapstone and just all the things that he got into. But I remember as a little girl, and this memory is coming back to me right now. I'm going to have to call Dad tonight. He used to, I remember standing by the table, and he would be painting his bottles, and he'd have, like, we're born on the ocean, North Atlantic. And, they would have this like stormy blue sea behind it. I never saw the part where he actually, like, how did you get the actual boat and the sail into the bottle? Okay, more to come on that. I'm going to call and question and be like, okay, we're going to go way, way back in the time machine. How did you do that? I think we are in a tool painting section. Seeing lots of painted stuff here. This is, I believe, a Fenton ruffled, beautiful handled piece. It's $19.96 is the price. So I left it. The price point is out of my range. Cute little hot plate there. It's a little ceramic piece. Looks like somebody made it. $3.98. A little flower for your wall. Well, look at these colors. This is fun. We got peaches, and it's done on slate. Painted slate. Got to welcome friends, peaches, pears, and what's the other one? Apples. Nice job. Debated these. I don't know if I'd want to ship slate. I mean, have you seen what they do with those boxes? I don't know if it could survive it, if my heart could take it. But they are really pretty. Big old organizer here.